Welcome to a magnificent journey into the past. This is medieval time!
Oh, the dragon's balls were blazing as I stepped into his cave. Then I sliced his fucking cockles with a long and shiny blade.
I am she, the my deadly mandolin.
I'm a wizard. When we play, we go all night. Eating Twizzlers, got myself a wild high. Learning new tricks. Shooting lightning to the sky. Roll a d6.
Her gold-spawned blonde hair spills past her alabaster shoulders like springs of honey mead. Her full, ample breasts are barely covered by a sheen of magical elven chainmail. Leather leggings hug her butter-supple loins.
I want to have sex with her.
So, you're walking through the forest and... What? A forest? We were in a dungeon. And what about the evil wizard who was zapping everyone? He's done. What? He's done zapping. Now move along. So, you're walking through the forest. Dungeon. Okay, dungeon forest. Whatever. You're walking along. And you're walking...
But that's a burden you choose to bear when you can bend the very laws of reality with the power of your imagination. That's a gift to be respected and feared.
He was 10 years old when his cousins introduced him to a game, Dungeons and Dragons.
As I was killing things, killing people, animals, the more I played Dungeons and Dragons, and the more I got involved in Satanism.
I'm telling you, these people are Satanists. As I sit here, they are Satanists. Look, the world is full of these kind of things. Look at this. Black masses, mutilations, mutilation. It's still real to me, damn it. Once they get in here, it's over, pal.
That was fucking great. Oh, awesome.
It's over.
What is up, everybody? We got a couple people in the chat already.
Hello, chat.
What's up, Lewis?
Lewis, it's Lordley's here.
Brother Sith. Lewis.
Yeah, so we're doing something a little bit different today. Those of you who've been watching this channel for the last few months know we did a tabletop Star Wars RPG using my little easy system for people to get used to how tabletop works. And we got J2 here who has no experience whatsoever with Dungeons and Dragons.
None at all, man. But I'm excited. This is fun. And thank you for the invitation because this is going to be great. Detective Winslow Foxy Spaulding is here to rock the worlds.
And my wife Liz is watching, actually.
Hi, Liz.
Hello, Liz.
So we got Jeremy here who's playing Jeffrey tonight. He's a regular of ours in the D&D game. We got Caroline over here who's also a regular. And then we got J2, who, like you said, is Detective Winslow Foxy Spaulding.
I feel like he should be like the third or something like that. Just like really round that out.
The third. I like that.
Cool, yeah.
I do like that.
So we're going to run through some basics with J2 here just so he has an idea what's going on. All right, so basically...
My food's here, so I'm going to go get that while you
do ahead. That worked out perfect. So basically the way it works is, I know you've watched some of our videos before, so you know how it is as a dungeon master, yes. I am basically just creating the world around you, and you guys are reacting to the stuff that happens, and then I react to your reactions. So then we end up creating a whole world together. So you'll end up creating more of this world than you realize. You'll create almost as much of it as I do by the end of this.
I'm with it. I'm all about creativity. I'm down to create some universes, bro.
Awesome, man. So, Jay, you picked up a die, you said. That's super cool, man. Yes. Nobody expected you to do that, but that's great. You could have just used the digital.
My brother.
Yeah.
I did. I'm old school with it.
Essentially, the way this works is when you roll this thing, 10 or higher is a positive outcome. 10 or lower is a negative outcome. Below 5 is a really bad outcome. Above 15 is a great outcome. If you roll a 20, that's called a natural 20. That basically means that whatever you wanted, the best possible thing that could have happened, you can't break the game with it, but the best thing that could have happened happens. And you can describe it in detail if you roll that 20. If you roll a 1, that's called a critical failure. And that's where I can decide the worst possible thing that could happen. And it's bad.
So ultimately what you're telling me is shoot for 10 or higher. never go 10 or lower, because if you do, you're yeah.
It's
All
bad.
right. I'm down.
Yeah. And then if I say roll with advantage, that means you get to roll twice and take the higher number. So you'll roll it, tell me what it is. I rolled a 14, roll again, 8. I get the 8 because that's advantage. Or I get the 14. I get 14 because that's advantage. Yeah. Disadvantage is the opposite. So if I say roll disadvantage, you roll twice. I got 7.
I got a feeling
2. So 2 is my number then because I'm rolling with
I got a
disadvantage.
feeling there's gonna be a lot of math in this, right?
Nope. That's the most of the math. Yeah. A lot of people think that most of the math involved with Dungeons and Dragons is when you're creating a character. And
if you have to do math, you just answer with the roll is math, and it's usually high enough that you're good.
Fantastic.
If you got like an 18 plus 8, you just get math. And Danny's like, okay.
Since this is like a one shot here, we did pre-generated characters. You had a little bit of influence in creating your character, but I mostly assigned it to you, so there's not really the math element in this.
All right, cool. I'm down. I just need to make sure my brain juices were still pumping. You know, I am straight from work, so they are shocked, rocked, and ready to roll.
All right. So we'll go ahead and get the game started here. So the setting here is Tammy over here, Tammy Wilson, is the granddaughter of the mayor of a small mountain town on the East Coast. And very strange occurrences have been happening the last couple months. And she started to notice, like everyone else started to notice the weird things. People would turn up missing. Some people would turn up dead. And it got more and more peculiar as time went on until members of her own family went missing. Her parents went missing, and the mayor, the mayor, her grandfather went missing. So she sought the help of an infamous detective named Detective Spaulding, who is he's not, I don't even want to say paranormal. Paranormal is part of it, but he just investigates strange occurrences. He's got a long history of doing that, and he's somewhat well known on the internet and all that. And Tammy's been able to find him by that. They exchanged a few emails, and she even called him once and got him there. And she has offered him a small fortune to come solve the mystery of Mount Pleasant, the town. So, yeah,
that sounds dope.
Yeah, you've done gigs here and there. You've made 5,000 here, 10,000 there, but this is the big one for you. You're like, oh shit, man! She's like offering like $500,000 to come figure this out.
Bro,
Right.
you sent in the right man to investigate strange occurrences. You know, I was right in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle. I solved it. So you sent in the right man.
You solved the Bermuda Triangle.
I did. It's a vortex of some sort of
it's a Bermuda line now.
something.
So Detective Spaulding is bringing an apprentice with him on this trip. And this is young Jeffrey here, who we're going to presume that Jeffrey and Tammy, they're right around the same age. They're like early 20s, maybe. Tammy, you haven't been out of school that long, high school. Jeffrey, you're probably right around that age, maybe a little bit older. Spaulding, how old are you?
Spaulding is 41 years old.
Okay, all right. He is 41 years old. Okay, cool. So he's been in the game for a while too, and he's looking for a big come up with this mystery solving. So he's taken the young apprentice Jeffrey on his first field investigation, and you guys loaded up in the van. And I want you guys to picture this van is like an old Astro van or maybe a cargo van from like the 80s or early 90s. And he's got it spray painted black because, he wants it to look good and everything, but he's kind of limited on resources. This is going to be the game changer for him. And it's painted black, and on the side there's an airbrushing of Detective Spaulding riding a T-Rex. And this harkens back to in the 90s when he helped solve the mystery of Dino Island, where he found out that the fat guy who's working on computers was actually stealing the DNA of the dinosaurs and was working for a rival company. And Detective Spaulding figured that out.
I came, I saw, I conquered.
That's amazing.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we got some chat going on here. Sith and Lady Root Beer are talking. Yeah. Okay. So where we find ourselves is we find Detective Spaulding driving down a dark highway. It's raining. The wipers are going. They're doing their job, but it ain't that great. It's still really hard to see. And young Jeffrey's in the passenger seat, and you guys are just flying down Highway 55. You're almost after a long day of driving. You're almost to the town of Mount Pleasant. You guys have anything to say to each other on this ride?
Yo, Jeffrey, can you cut the window down and throw some tunes on, brother man?
Let's do it. I thought I wasn't gonna be allowed to touch the tune. You know,
touch tunes,
vehicle,
bro.
Man. Let's see what we got.
Tunes. You're the young apprentice. I chose you for a reason. Young grasshopper.
See what we got.
You gotta keep you young.
I'm just gonna pull out. Wait, hold on. What is this modern? I forgot.
Yeah, it's modern era.
Okay, I wasn't sure we got CDs going on. I mean, maybe our vehicle. I'm gonna pull a CD out, whatever you got in there, and we're gonna put that on.
Oh, thank you. Luckily for everyone in the building, I have a array of fantastic music. So we're gonna jam all the way through.
Cool.
Liz, would you believe I was listening to the Backstreet Boys earlier today?
Oh God.
So that's my work jam.
So you're rolling down the highway, and off to the side of the road, you see a tow truck who's helping someone out of a ditch, and there's a guy with like a yellow raincoat there, and I mean, you don't think it's like in the way or anything, but you're slowing down so you don't skid or anything like that and hit, and you see the guy. He turns around and you don't see his face. He's got the raincoat hood over him, and he's going like this.
I know what happens next. I've seen enough movies.
I mean, we're here to help, aren't we?
Let's see what the man needs.
All right, so you pull up alongside him, and Jeffrey, do you roll the window down, or are you too scared?
I'm eager to see what we're finding in this town, but I might be like not all the way rolling it down.
Don't you worry, Jeffrey. I got the piece on me. We'll be all right, brother.
I'm gonna roll it halfway. I'm gonna roll it halfway down. You know what? I trust Detective Spaulding's instinct here that he's seen the movies.
All right, so you roll the window down part of the way, and the guy comes up and he's talking over the rain. He's like, "Hey there, where are you heading?"
To investigate a strange occurrence, sir. Could you please step 2 feet away from the vehicle? Thank you.
He steps back a little bit and he says, "Well, you don't want to go down that road. A lot of history down that road."
Sounds like the place we want to be.
What kind of history are we talking about, sir?
He said, "Oh, there's a lot of strange things that way down there. That'll take you to Mount Pleasant, and a lot of weird stuff been going on there. And the driver of this vehicle just had someone in their family disappear, and they went driving out of town and wheeled off the road here, and now I'm pulling them out."
Well, I'm sold. Here's $5 for your information. Don't tell the news anything. Let me figure this out first.
$5 is going to stop him from going to the meeting.
This is all improvised. I'm going. I'm feeling it. I'm just.
He looked at it. He goes,
when we solve this.
Well,
oh yeah. Wait till we solve this.
Okay. All right. And he says, "Just remember, sometimes dead is better." And then he turns around and walks away, and he goes back to his job and leaves you guys.
Turn to Jeffrey with that look in my eyes, like, bro. All right, let's go do this. Let's do this.
Hey, All Strands, what's happening, man? Thanks for popping in.
I think Talia agrees with that man's sentiment.
Okay, so here we go. So I'm actually going to bring a share screen up. Do this.
We got an owl bear.
Yeah, you guys don't need access to this one.
It's a map.
Nice.
There you go.
Fancy.
So this is a map of Mount Pleasant. And if you look down in the bottom left corner, there's a little icon there, navigation. That is the van coming into town.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
So you guys
movie theater.
Yeah, you guys are making your way on in. And up ahead, you can see the lights of a gas station off to the left.
God, there's a well.
An old well.
Yeah, not just a well. An old
In the
well.
middle of a grassy area.
We're dead.
Thanks,
We're
Lewis.
Doomed. We're doomed, bros.
Anyways.
I made this while I was chatting with you guys about doing this game. When I confirmed you guys for sure wanted to do this game, I was actually making this while I was talking to you guys.
Cute.
Nice.
It's going down.
So you're heading there, and you do realize you are creeping up on E here soon, and there's a gas station up ahead to the left.
Well, we need to fill up unleaded because I don't know, prices for out of towners would be expensive.
So you guys pull on up here, you turn into the gas station. It's bright and lit up, and the interior is light, but you don't see a person there. So were you planning on prepaying or paying with your card or what?
We are gonna pay at the card.
Okay.
With
so
the
you go
card
out there and you pay at the pump, and and gas prices are pretty good around here, actually.
Nice.
Also,
We're gonna fill it up just in case we need to, burn rubber later on. If anything starts chasing us, we'll be ready to rock and roll.
Right on.
Oh yeah.
So you look around and there's no one else at this gas station, but you're trying to get to the mayor's house because you know that's where Tammy lives, but you don't know you don't have this map. This is just for your reference as a player, so you don't know how to get there.
I was gonna say, well, let's just bust right the curve, when.
So the gas pump is finished, filled up. What's your plan now?
Guess we need to ask for some directions.
I'm down.
Let's see who's inside.
I'm down, young Jeffrey.
So did you go in while he was pumping or anything like that, Jeffrey?
I guess so. Yeah.
And bring some chips on your way out, please, sir.
I got you.
So you go in there and you can't find a clerk.
Oh, shoot.
Ring, 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 ring. Find the bell.
Nothing.
Ping, ping.
It's fully lit. It's not dark or anything like that. It's like going in a
Hello?
regular.
Oh, free.
Hello? Anybody?
No.
Look for the back.
Bruh.
Anybody in the back?
You go and look in the back?
You didn't take the piece with you.
I got my billy club.
Nice.
Yeah, he has a wooden billy club that he's carrying on.
Oh yeah, we in it then. Let's do this.
Nobody in the back?
No, you don't find anyone in the back.
I'll grab some chips and return to the car.
Okay. You just gonna steal some chips?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll throw a 5
that.
on the ground. On the
ground.
I'm not on the ground, on the counter.
Okay. All right. So here's the deal. We're gonna cut over here to Caroline while you guys are doing this. All right. So Caroline, you're up in your house. You're at the mayor's mansion, big place. The whole family has disappeared. And it's pouring down rain, all that jazz. And
I would have all of the lights on in the house.
All the lights are on in the house?
All of them. Every single one.
What are you doing currently?
Man, you got a high electricity bill.
What time is it? Yo, I'm fucking rich. What time of day is it? Sorry.
It's nighttime.
Nighttime. Okay.
It's early in the night, but it's nighttime.
She would probably just be like sitting in the living room, like trying to watch TV or something, but not really able to focus and just kind of like.
Okay. All right. Out of the corner of your eye, you see something move by a window.
Yeah, it's just a what?
Yeah.
Just check it real quick. See if there's anything over there. No, okay.
Nothing. You don't see anything, but you did see something move outside the window.
I'm paranoid, so maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm seeing things.
Are you gonna do anything about it?
No, all the doors would be locked, all the windows would be latched, so I would have the weapon by me, even though I don't know how to use it. As like.
So you went to the mantle and actually got the shotgun down?
Yeah, I feel like she would absolutely just be sitting there, like, okay, like just in case.
All right. So you go get got the shotgun. You're sitting there, and in a far off room in the house, you're starting to hear tapping on a window.
I mean, personally, I would not go investigate that shit. That's how you die in a horror movie.
So what's the plan?
Windows
I
have
mean,
reflective
I know
surface.
they're on their way, right? So I'm waiting for them.
You got Detective Spaulding's phone number, so you could do that.
Oh, I do. Oh, yes, this is modern times. I guess I would call him and like be like, "Yo, where the fuck are you? There's some tapping on my house. Where the fuck are you?"
Excuse me, ma'am. I had to stop and get some chips. Young Jeffrey and I were hungry. We had to fill up on gas. I'll be there in like 5 minutes. I'm
Okay,
almost.
well, you're gonna take the first right into town, and then you're gonna take the third left, and then go there. That's my house.
Already. Peace.
Okay. So you hang up, and you got the directions. About this time, Jeffrey's coming out, and all that jazz. Jeffrey, do you have anything to say as you see him getting in the van?
Well, there's nobody in there. Like
What?
It's a ghost town in there.
It's open though, and there's no one in there.
Nobody there. Nobody in the
Did you
back.
check the back?
I checked the back. I took some chips on the way. I left them some money though.
Thanks, bro.
We're not robbing. We're not robbing.
Oh, nice.
Some dill pickle chips.
No, these are Limon.
Limon.
Thank you, sir.
Pickle chips are good though.
They are. Dang. So nobody was in there. Did it smell like death?
Not that I know of.
Smell like feet and beef jerky, I bet. All right. Yo, I just got a call from our dear friend named Tammy, and she says some stuff's popping off over at the mayor's house. We need to rock and roll, bro. So thanks for the chips. And let's do this like Brutus.
We'll figure this gas station out later if we have to.
Okay.
Sayonara.
So you guys start taking off, and you follow them directions. You turn first right, you start heading there, and then back to Tammy over here. So within, I want to say 20 or 30 seconds of getting off the phone, your phone rings.
Do I recognize it?
Do you recognize what?
Like the phone number.
It is. It says that it is Detective Spaulding calling you back. No.
I don't.
The number says that, but it ain't that. So
I would wait because if it's an emergency, he would call me again or leave a message.
It's going. Are you afraid to answer a phone?
I don't want to answer it.
You have 3 days to live.
Basically, yes. Okay, fine. I guess she would answer it and be like, "Hello."
So you
Are
answer.
you here?
This is what you hear. You hear.
Yeah, I would immediately hang that shit up and like toss it on the couch and just like point the gun at it. And also, she would go to the kitchen and get some salt.
You go to the kitchen and you see a flash go by the kitchen window, like it's moving toward the exterior kitchen door.
Wait, what's the salt
I'm gonna get the salt and immediately start pouring it at the door.
Okay, so you're down in front of the door,
and I'm gonna like hold it closed as I'm doing it, just for like extra support.
Yeah, this has
you
a
tried
window.
to kill Tammy.
This has a window, so you saw something move by the window that's heading toward it.
We're just gonna start pouring salt along the doors and the windows.
And whenever you look up from the salt, you see Ghostface from Scream right there in the window.
Bruh.
I would absolutely lose my shit.
And he's turning the knob. He's like, like trying to get the door. You clearly locked it already, but he's trying to. You can see he's right there. And he's got
I'm gonna get knives, plural. I'm gonna get knives, plural. Get me some sharp knives.
Okay, let's get back to these cats really quick. Okay, you guys are coming around the curve. You're passing the cemetery. You doing anything while you're going by the cemetery? Are you
eating chips?
I'm gonna be looking around, looking for anything. Perception.
I'm enjoying the chips. I'm observing the scenery. I'm still thinking of that gas station that had no one in it. It's kind of struck me quite odd that this town, there's nobody in here.
I'm already going out.
Okay,
but
so you guys are heading down the road still. You guys get to about this point here whenever we go back over here to Tammy. All right, Tammy, so what's going on now while this guy's like trying to get the door open and you can clearly see him there with the hood up and the face?
Yeah, weapons are going to be obtained.
So you go get the shotgun? Or
I was thinking sharp and pointy of essence.
Okay, so you go grab a knife.
Plural. Plural. Knives.
Okay. But you have a knife. It's like a steak cutlery set.
That
And
is fine.
Ghostface is turning the knob, and he looks over at you, and he's like that. And he holds up his knife, which is a fucking butcher knife.
I pick up another knife, and I just go, ah. Just like,
You're literally holding 2 steak knives, and he's got this fucking blistering butcher knife.
And
I mean, I got him to stop trying to open the door, right?
He busts a hand through the window, and he's grabbing the knife on the inside.
Throw a knife at him, and then run towards the gun.
Give me a roll. First roll of the game.
Oh, 19. I will take
19. Okay, you throw the knife and it hits him, and he's like, ah, and he backs off away from it, and then you run to the other room to get the gun.
Yep, I'm going to go get the gun.
Okay.
Dang, that was cool.
And if there
Let's
are
see how that
doors
worked
in
out.
between me and that room, they will be shut.
Wait, what?
If there's doors between me and where I'm going, all of the doors will be shut. Like I shut them behind me as I go.
There's not one between where you left the shotgun and the kitchen.
Okay, that's fine.
So you got the shotgun now. What you gonna do?
Is he in the house?
You saw him back away, but you don't know what he did after that. Are you going back to the kitchen?
No. Does my front door have windows?
The door doesn't, but there's windows up front. I don't know if you've got the blinds open or what.
I guess. Well, again, like blinds probably would be drawn if there were blinds. Windows would be locked and closed and drawn. Doors would all be locked. So I guess I would try and like sit with my back against the door, like shotgun, like just in case anything comes from the other direction.
All right. Okay. So you hear movement, like the guy came back to that door. So your back is on the door, the front door to like the living room, but in the kitchen where there's no door between you, you can hear him slowly opening that kitchen door.
I'm gonna wait for him to actually come towards me.
Okay, so going back to the map,
Shotgun cocked and pointed.
you guys get here and you're at the stop sign, and you remember that she said, left at the third road down. So you make your left turn, and you're heading through this neighborhood, and you're coming up on what has to be the mayor's house.
Bro, look at the size of this damn house.
I want this house. Maybe we can buy one after this.
I bet this is oh man, after we solve this strange occurrence, we buying 3 of them, bro. It's gonna be amazing.
Let's do it.
It's gonna be awesome.
All right, so you know that that door is definitely open now, but you don't hear anything else.
Wait, what door?
Her, I'm talking to her.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And I don't hear any. So I'm just gonna kind of sit and wait and see what happens.
Okay. So
I don't want to run out the front door if he has come the other way and run into a knife.
You guys are rolling up on this big circle drive here where you can park, and the headlights are shining to where, Tammy, you can see that there's light coming, like you're sitting there against the door, and you know that they're here.
Cool. I would get the fuck up without turning around, like stand up, reach behind me, unlock the door.
So as you're going to lock the door, Ghostface comes running in the room, knife up.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him. You said disadvantage?
Yeah, roll twice, take the lower number.
Yay, watch me crit fail.
Gun explodes.
Well, that's a 10 and an 18, so the 10.
Okay, so you actually do hit him with that shot. Like you fire, boom, he hits the wall, back against the wall, and he slides down like that. But there's no blood or anything. There's blood, but you don't see.
Well, at that point, I can see him. I'm gonna reload and then open the door.
Okay, back to these guys. You guys are out there in the circle drive, and you see that door open up, and you heard the shotgun blast.
Bro, did you hear that?
Let's get in there. Something's going on.
For some action. Make sure I have my piece. All right, I'm ready to rope.
Okay.
Well,
so you guys get out of the van, and you're starting to go up there. And Tammy, do you actually go outside, or do you go?
No, 100% homie is staying in my sights with my gun on that motherfucker. He is not moving. He moves again, he gets shot again.
Okay. He's not moving right now.
Good.
So
he doesn't want to be.
All right, so you got the door open behind you, and
I would be like kind of checking over my shoulder and just be like, "Detective!" Hello?
Okay, the three of you all now together. Now you guys can interact freely.
What
Hello, Tammy.
the hell happened
Hello.
here?
This man showed up in my home.
You
So
shot
I
him?
shot him because he had a knife.
Mystery solved.
Good.
Great
I
first case.
didn't die. Hooray. So far.
Okay.
Well, you look like you got him pretty good.
Shockingly, yes.
We're gonna need to use teeth to identify the body.
Daddy never did train me how to use this thing.
So somebody's gonna go over and like remove the mask.
I got it. I'll take care of it. Let's get to the bottom of this.
I'll be like behind him with my club, like creeping.
Do you actually have a weapon in your hand?
It's close enough.
A Halloween costume.
Okay. Detective, do you have your pistol drawn for this?
I don't need it drawn by the looks of this fellow laying here sprawled out on the floor.
And I'm like timidly standing.
And then I got I got my young grasshopper behind me with the billy club, so we're ready to roll. I just had to duck and he's swinging.
So you go up and you go remove the mask?
I remove his mask to only find out that it was Steve Wilkins, the janitor from the heist. No, I'm just kidding.
So you do remove the mask. And
oh man, Wilkins.
He is clearly dead, and he looks exactly like Matthew Lillard.
Who?
Dang, I like Matthew Lillard. He's cool. Lillard is cool.
Do I recognize him?
No.
Dude looks like the man from the movie Scream, guys. Y'all remember that movie? That might be too
Body
young.
for a wallet and some form of identification? Mayhaps a note?
No.
Nah,
He's
not in this
basically
world.
wearing
He's
all
just-
black and everything, and he has the knife on him and the mask, and that's about it.
Well, that's unfortunate. I have a basement.
I'd have to turn to you and Tammy. Do you have any connection with this fella here that you shot? You got beef
I
with
have no
somebody?
idea
Like,
who
did
this man
you
is.
jump somebody's little sister and this is the big
Somebody's
brother
been
that
killing my
coming to get
family.
you? Okay.
Somebody's had beef with my grandpa.
Jeffrey, it looks like we got a new mystery to get to the bottom of here. Matthew Lillard on the floor. You checked the body?
Can we like search him?
Yeah, she already did.
Search him up.
Yeah, I didn't find anything on him.
Didn't find nothing. Well, luckily for me,
No
I
car
have,
keys or anything?
I have a fingerprint detecting kit in my belt, so I can just fingerprint this cat right here. Go plug it into my van and see if I can,
Okay.
you know,
You fancy.
figure out who he is.
Okay.
I vote
I'll have
yes.
you do that, and I want you to go ahead and give me a roll on that, on the results.
Okay.
I kind of just poke him with the club while he goes and does that.
Oh, bro, this is whack. Wait. How do I know which one was a 6 or a 9? It was this one.
That's a 9. And you get to roll advantage, so you can roll twice because this is your investigation.
Oh, all right. 14.
Okay, 14. That's a perfect number for that. So you run it through the system, and you got it in your computer system. It's running fingerprints, and it does get a ping.
Boom.
And when you look at the results, it comes up Hollywood actor Matthew Lillard.
I knew it. I just from looking at his face, I wasted a
Yo,
fingerprint.
what is
scan on
Matthew
this
Lillard
dude.
doing that he's already in the system?
This isn't the first time. Remember Scream? This isn't his first rodeo. He didn't really die in that one. All right.
Sith wants us to do a cavity search.
Ooh. You bring your gloves, Jeffrey?
I did not. I think I'm gonna let you handle all that. Sounds like a job for a detective.
Nah. I think there's something I'm missing to the piece of the puzzle. He tried to come in through the front door, correct?
No, well, I saw him in the window. And then I heard something and I went into the kitchen and then he tried to open my door. And so I threatened him with a knife and then he threatened me with an even bigger knife. And then I threatened him with 2 knives and then he laughed at me and busted through the window of the door.
Tammy, all right. All of these cars parked at the front, are these yours? Or your
Yeah.
grandpa's? All of them? So he didn't drive any of these. You don't these are all recognizable vehicles.
Oh, I'm assuming no. Do I need to roll for that, Danny? Yeah, they're all his.
Dang.
We own all of them.
All right, I tell you what. To help me get to the bottom of this, being Detective Winslow Foxy Spaulding, to better channel my thought process, I'm gonna have to spark a doobie. Just let you know, I'm gonna have to spark a doobie.
I mean, we don't have property. That's fine.
Thank you. Okay, and I am the man of the law, so y'all can't arrest me. So,
Is that how
You're a private investigator, dude.
Shoot, I don't know what to do with this body. We need to get rid of it. What if someone thinks we did this? Well, we did do. You did this, Tammy.
So by the way, I didn't actually mention he does that. Detective Spaulding does have the traditional like brown coat on and the hat and everything. So.
The Sherlock look.
No, not really Sherlock look. He like Detective Bullock from Batman.
Oh yeah.
Pipe also. Oh.
Well, he's got one right now.
Different kind of pipe.
Different kind of pipe. Man, you know.
Well, let's see where maybe there's tracks outside.
I figured he would have drove up here. This is a big house in the middle of nowhere. So for
you
a
guys
man
go
to have
check
walked
the back
that
door when he
fast,
came in?
yeah, let's take the backyard.
Out in the back, Tammy?
I didn't see him take anything. He just, tried to break into my home with a knife.
Do you have any dogs that bite back there?
Do I? No.
Oh.
So you guys go back there and check the door and stuff? Okay. You go back there, you see the door, opened up, ajar from where he turned the thing and the glass is all busted out. And the backyard's real dark. But Tammy, you might have a flashlight or something.
I feel like this house is rich enough that there would be like floodlights on the back. So I'm just going to flip that switch.
Okay. You flip that on and it's a normal backyard.
Man, look at this backyard. You know how many barbecues I can have back here, bro? Like,
we have
I can invite everybody. Michael Jackson. Everybody. All right.
You've met Michael Jackson since he's been dead.
I have, through a seance. So, I don't see any tracks on the ground. How do we not know Matthew Lillard isn't already a ghost or something? Because I can't seem to track this dude. I can't sniff it out in the air. He didn't drive there. That means he must have been living in the house already, in the basement, waiting for the moment
he's not a
to
spirit
strike.
because of assault at the door and that didn't work.
Yeah.
True.
So we know he's not ghosty ghost. Is there a pool?
Shoot.
There's absolutely a pool. We're rich as shit, Liz.
You're not
how
supremely
deep is
rich. You're rich for a small town mayor.
Yeah, man. We'd be like the only house in town
Man.
with a private pool.
I'm going to turn to my young apprentice because this is the perfect opportunity to let his wings shine since he is my right-hand wingman. And there's reasons why I brought him. Left brain, right brain. He'll think of the things that I don't think of.
Well, he came in from outside, so he couldn't have been here already. Unless he left and came back.
Maybe
I
I
mean,
go
I
buy a
don't think we
bigger
have a
knife.
parasite situation going on, but we can check.
I say we hit the basement.
How big is your basement? How creepy is your basement?
Does it
It's not very
stink?
creepy. This is a newer house.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even know if I have a basement.
You have a basement, but it's not scary.
What's near your house?
There's a park, there's some houses, there's a well, there's a lumber mill.
Whoa.
A well?
There's a well.
There's an old well.
How old?
Old.
Bad feeling about this.
I got a good feeling about this.
Old.
Is there anything strange popping off at that well? Does it even have water in it?
Hey, Tammy, roll for that. You can roll for advantage about information about the town.
I got a 14 and another 10.
Okay, we'll go with the 14. Yeah, so you know that town is, or that well's never been thought of as creepy. It is a historic site that tourists would visit, but nobody's been wanting to go to it since all the strange occurrences have happened.
Oh, guess where we're going, Jeffrey?
Let's go to the well.
To the well.
Let's do it.
I mean,
So you guys are gonna go? You're gonna leave the body there in the middle of the living room?
I mean, I can lock the house. Who's to come in.
Tammy, call the police. Tell them there's a dead man laying in the living room. Tell them you shot him because he broke in. I'm sure they'd understand. You gotta stay behind here with your flashlight. This
Tammy
well
lights
could
a
be
match. No, I'm just kidding.
could be very dangerous. Well,
We need
shoot.
to bring the
As
body.
a private investigator, am I even allowed to touch the body?
We can
Like,
just
because
throw it down the well.
I'm not really a.
But you're a very special. You know, I mean, like you're all about hands on with this abnormal.
Oh
shit.
yeah, yeah. Let's get rid of his ass in the well.
Let's create new creatures and spirits to come and fight us because throwing dead bodies down a well.
So you guys go back to the living room.
All right, so we make our way back to the living room.
Not gonna be there, is he?
He's gone,
Bro.
and there's buckshot laying on the ground from where he was shot.
There's no blood on the wall.
He picked it out.
There's no
No
blood.
blood
There's
on the wall.
no blood, but there's buckshot.
Told you guys he was a ghost.
He
Just
resurrects.
All right, let's go.
He's a resurrection monster.
So we gotta cut his head off. That's cool. I'm gonna pick up my knife again.
No, we're gonna need to get you an
Now
axe.
I'm like my back's to Detective Spaulding.
So are you
Oh,
guys
my-
gonna go check out the well?
Well, I drew my gun. Now that I know Matthew Lillard is still alive and missing.
It's,
drew the pistola.
no trace of anything other than just the shot. The front door ajar or anything.
No.
So he could
You
still
guys-
be here.
I gotta use the restroom real fast.
He could still be here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming we didn't hear any doors
Caroline,
close. or
I'm
anything,
gonna
right?
send you a message on Instagram
Okay.
because there's a few other things that we didn't get a chance to talk about because you got on so late.
Is we like do a perception check to see if we notice anything in the house off? There's probably nothing.
There's nothing apparent. Let me send this message to her. That's more important. Because this is stuff that we should have covered before, but we didn't get a chance to.
Give me all the sneaky info.
Sneaky sneak.
Everything I need to know.
All I know is I've got a club.
I used one of my shots. Just mark that down.
Okay. This is the last bit of vital information that you needed.
Cool.
Like we started off pretty damn scary though, didn't we?
I immediately didn't trust you.
You guys didn't shoot anybody while I was gone, right?
No.
No.
I dropped the club on my foot and it hurt.
Bro, is your toe broken?
I'll be okay. I'll walk it off.
All right.
Gotta
So-
keep a good grip.
What are y'all doing now that you're standing around just looking at buckshot on the ground? There's no actual victim. There's no blood. Nothing. Just broken glass.
Well, I guess I should offer up this piece of information. That another guy went missing who works at the grocery store, and his girlfriend who works the third shift there saw him disappear. So we should probably go to the grocery store and talk to the girlfriend. Get some info.
Wait.
I think that well's an old herring or red herring. Well,
I'm down. Because
I still want to go to
some old dude at the gas station, or before the gas station, was telling us about folks going bye-bye without a explanation or a trace. Off to the grocery store, because I'm hungry again, too.
here we go.
So you guys are going to head to the grocery store?
Let's do it. Wait, do we bring Tammy with us? Is she riding?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
you
I
need
would
to
assume
know
she's
how to.
with
You need to know how to get there.
Yeah, I would
okay.
assume she's with you
All
guys
right.
the whole mystery.
She knows the town. She's paying us, so we want her to stay alive.
Bet.
It'll leave me in the house with creepy Matthew Lillard,
I'll be
He's
right
already
back.
gone.
murder
Leave her
Lillard.
alone, he's attacking again.
Wow. All right. This is cool. You guys like my van? It's pretty cool, huh?
It's a
Jeffrey
nice van.
airbrushed. Jeffrey did the airbrushing on the side.
I especially like the black part of the van.
Thank you.
Not
Thank
the
you.
airbrush.
All right.
Which is
So you guys
mostly-
go to the grocery store and you find the girl who's working there.
Oh, hey, Liz.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Liz. Are you working at the grocery store?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my wife,
Oh.
Liz. This is J2amir3z, J2J, Detective Spaulding, whatever you want to call him.
Enjoying his doobie. Detective doobie.
There you go.
Did he share? That's the real question.
Oh,
So let's
there's
go to the
plenty
map real
more.
quick here. You loaded up in the van. Do you have anything on the way there that you're going to offer up information-wise?
I mean, I would let them know, like, my dad went missing. He worked at the lumber mill, and my mom went missing, and she worked at the high school, and they both went missing during, like, work hours, daytime.
So this
And
guy
you're still here? I have two
Oh yeah,
left.
and my grandpa is also missing, but like
Yeah, and you
that
don't
happened
know.
a while ago.
Yeah.
That Ben
Dang.
happened.
Is your grandpa Matthew Lillard?
I wish.
Is there any Lillardry in your ancestry?
As far as I'm aware, no.
Okay. All right.
By the way, that gas station we stopped at on the way in. Yeah,
they
there's
had
no
good
there.
chips.
There's nobody there.
Nobody works there anymore.
No.
All right. So if you have no other things to tell them, you guys pull into the grocery store parking lot. Yeah, obviously this is a quiet town. There's not a lot going on there. It's lit up store and everything, and the girl working the third shift is there. So you guys go in or
Yeah, we
We're
assume so.
we're going in. We're going in.
I assume
Onwards.
we're stashing our weapons.
out of here. You just walk in, pistol in hand, shotgun, like all that shit.
Club. Smash register.
I holstered the weapon
So what's going
She's
on?
still got her shotgun.
because I know
You
karate.
taking the shotgun in? Well, I mean, it is a small mountain town. They probably wouldn't.
Open carry is totally legal. She would be certified.
Okay. So you go into the grocery store, all three of you, and what do you do?
Non-threateningly approach the girl at the counter.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello, ma'am. My name is
Hi, can I help
Detective.
you folks?
Yes, ma'am. I am Detective Winslow Foxy Spaulding. This is Tammy Wilson, sweet little Tammy Wilson. I'm sure you've seen her around town here. And this is the young Jeffrey. He's not related to Matthew Lillard. And we hear that somebody may have went missing in this grocery store.
Was it in the grocery store?
Mhm.
I don't know.
Just spin it.
Okay, well,
That first one. That's how she.
Amazing.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
well, I haven't seen my boyfriend in a while, and he was working last week and went on break and never came back.
Your boyfriend wouldn't happen to be Matthew Lillard, would it?
No, I can kind of see a resemblance there, but no, he's too short.
Do you know Matthew Lillard?
No one here knows Matthew Lillard.
You gave us the lead. We're gonna follow it.
Yeah, you open that can of worms.
Does he work at
That
this
was
store too? Matthew Lillard?
Yeah,
Matthew Lillard didn't.
Did you
Matthew
check to make
Lillard.
sure he wasn't a
But
wizard?
your
wearing
boyfriend
Matthew
works
Lillard's
at the
skin?
store,
You
correct?
already knew this, though. You didn't have to ask her.
Yeah.
Tammy told
What's
you
your
that on the way
boyfriend's
back.
name?
Yeah.
What is your boyfriend's name?
Philip.
Philip Jefferson.
Yep, but I call him Philly, like a
Oh.
cheesesteak.
That's cool. No onions. No, yeah, onions.
No
Well, does he have any problems with anybody? Did he drink anything weird? Did he has
Drink
been
anything
acting
weird?
strange?
Like alcohol?
Nah, not alcohol. People use that at the party. I mean, like, did he get a hold of some funny milk with a something inside of it? I don't know.
All of our milk is within date, sir.
Oh,
Has he been hanging out at any graveyards or anything spooky? You go see that old well?
Town, not a whole lot to do. We go to the movies a lot.
Did he ever go? Yeah, Tammy informed me about this well that's supposed to be pretty creepy. Is he hanging out over at the well? Is he telling you he's having a beer, but he's really at the well performing seances, causing a ruckus?
I mean, I know there's not a lot to do in a small town, but I don't know anything about that.
Well, tell me what else or other information do you have for young Jeffrey and myself here?
You said he went missing. Did he just like walk out?
You know, he went on break and he went out back to take a smoke, even though he told me he was going to quit, and he just didn't come back.
Y'all got security cameras?
We got them a while ago, but they don't really work.
I knew it. They never work. I've seen the first 48. This is why I chose to be a private investigator and not a detective, because half the time cameras don't work. So, how about you hang out here with Tammy, fill her in on some more of this story. Young Jeffrey and I are going to take a look around the grocery store, make our way towards the back. I want to see if he even made it to that cigarette or not, because if I don't find a cigarette butt on that floor, that means he went missing before he was able to enjoy the sweet, sweet tobacco. Thank you. Excuse me?
Do you have a warrant?
Well, I don't, and I'm also not a cop. So technically, I could still make my way back there, and you're more than welcome to call the cops on me, and that's perfectly okay. But I would just much rather ask you if it's all right for me to take a look, because I'm just trying to help you find your boyfriend. Now, if you don't want to find him, then hey, it's cool. Me, Tammy, Young Jeffrey
You're asking a lot of questions.
Okay, well, do you have any
my grandfather, the mayor, has gone missing, as have my parents.
You know,
as has your boyfriend,
cat, right?
Did you know the cat has 9 lives?
Well, you're the one who just meowed at me, ma'am.
So the lights start flickering, and you start seeing wind move around the grocery store.
Ma'am, do you
just take a handful of salt out of my pocket and throw it at her?
And what do you do?
Blow it in her face.
I sneeze.
You sneezed? Man, we're gonna need 6 feet distance between us. If you're not aware, there's a virus going on.
Maybe there is a virus, and that's what's taking all these people.
Like I said, lights are flickering, winds going around.
I drew
the Billy Club.
I drew my
I
pistola.
lift off the ground.
Yeah, she's totally a demon.
And my eyes roll back in my head.
Totally a demon.
Man, all right. In reality, I know I could take a shot at her, but I also know as J2, taking a shot at her is not really going to work. And
I'm going to run.
You got to play as a character, not as J2.
I mean, I think Detective Winslow has enough experience with these things. Hopefully.
Winslow Foxy Spaulding draws his pistol, steps back, and says, "Behold, I knew it was you. I knew it." And I take a shot.
Give me a roll.
Wait, that means I got 11 bullets left. All right. Oh, 17.
Okay.
Nice.
You hit her. You take damage, but what do you do?
I looked down and said, "You jerk, you friggin' shot me."
I am actively running towards the baking aisle to get a big ass bag of salt.
And her face is looking more demonic every few seconds.
Literally just running at full sprint. I'm gonna get two. I'm gonna yank the lid off of one and carry the other. And as I get close enough, I would like to launch the open bag of salt at her.
So while you're doing that, Jeffrey, what are you doing?
I'm like
shaking.
Gah! Give me a roll.
I'm making an attack. It's also a 17.
Oh
you hit. You took damage again.
And then I back away. I back away like, what are you? Who are you?
Store clerk.
A grocery store clerk.
Far from
low.
All right, so Tammy, what are you doing?
I'm launching salt at this demon.
Give me a roll.
Just one?
Yeah.
That is a 15.
Okay, salt hits her and does nothing.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I'm fucking still gonna put a circle of salt around her just to try and catch her anyway.
You gonna attack her?
I kind of look around and I'm like, what are you?
I've watched Supernatural.
She's marinating you, ma'am.
It's for the barbecue in the backyard.
I say this isn't a game. I throw up my hands, and she goes zooming across the floor.
Give a roll.
Oh, young Tammy, Jeffrey, go check on young Tammy.
Only a 20.
Well, it hasn't been thrown yet.
Oh,
so you get pushed back by the wind, but you don't get thrown across the room.
My immediate reaction would be to shoot her with a shotgun, but I don't want to kill the grocery store clerk because I feel like she's being possessed.
Are you going to?
Can I say the words "the power of Christ compels you"?
It does nothing.
Cool.
It's a cross. Stay
I
back.
always resort to shooting things in these games. Yeah, I'll shoot her. Okay.
All right, roll disadvantage.
Another 10 and a 9.
And the 10 is a success. It does hit her.
nice.
Okay. Oh, but you got disadvantage. That's right.
Yeah,
So
for the 9.
you actually you're firing off shots, and she's just like floating toward you like that.
All right, bro.
She's gonna start screaming like, "Somebody do something!"
My eyes are starting to glow.
Do we notice anything else around us? Other than
It's a grocery store.
There's lots of people.
There's no one.
Are there sigils written on the ceiling?
It's the middle of the night. There was no one in the parking lot when you got here.
Just a grocery store and me.
So
weird.
Spalding, it's your turn.
I'd have to take another shot. Nothing's working.
Go ahead.
I'm firing another round.
Tell this poor grocery store clerk, and then she's gonna take the body of your.
Oh, I have an 8.
Okay, you miss with your second shot.
Danger. That was a
He
waste.
doesn't roll with advantage or disadvantage, just straight roll.
No, he does straight rolling for that, but he gets advantage on investigation and stuff and stuff.
Okay. I just wasn't sure. I was like, I don't remember the answer to that.
I get advantage in running away. Oh.
No, you got the 3 dumb luck things that you can cash in.
I know, but would they cash in dumb luck to figure out how to?
So the dumb luck thing would be like you do a roll to do something, you get a negative, you can cash in a dumb luck to make it a positive.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be doing that right now. I might go run around the store and see if there's anything I noticed that's.
You take off running, and she gets an attack of opportunity.
Okay, that's fine.
I turn as I see him run away, and I shriek, and I go lunging after him with my claws out, and my nails are growing as
Roll.
I fly.
Attack of opportunity on the attack of opportunity.
No, that didn't.
He turned around.
It hits. You take 1 damage, Jeffrey.
How much health do I have?
3. You. I thought I told you guys at the beginning. Just put 3 check marks.
Oh, I thought that was specific.
Yeah, I thought you specifically told Jay.
No, I was telling him because he never played. But
Okay.
yeah, you guys each get 3 health.
Okay. Well, she hits me and I keep running.
Yeah.
Gonna keep on keeping on.
Okay, so then it would be Tammy's turn.
Well,
I'm freaked out by all of it.
something is going to have to be her earthly tether, no?
I mean, bullets have been working.
Yeah, but do we want to kill her? Is she being possessed or is she actively a demon?
Give me a roll, and we'll see what your assessment of the situation is. It has to be a pretty high one for you to be able to judge that.
Man, because I think she has something to do with these disappearances.
That is a 14.
She definitely disappeared.
All right, so based on what you know, the last thing you care about is whether or not she's a good person because you're not seeing any evidence of that.
Yeah. She said the cameras weren't working. It would be really convenient if they were working. then I wouldn't have to be potentially murdering people again. I guess I'm gonna try and shoot her.
All right, disadvantage for that shotgun. You're tracking your shots, right?
14 and an 18, so I'm assuming that hits.
Oh, it hits.
Nice.
So she gets blown back. She's down on the ground behind the cereal aisle.
Dope. Give me some frosted
detective.
flakes.
It's your turn.
She's down on the ground.
Yeah, you saw her get thrown behind a aisle.
And my face starts
man.
melting and rotting.
Oh, I'd run up on her, pistol drawn, and just try to get as much information out of her as I could before she finishes out. Done. Because I think she's about to die. If her face is melting, she's pretty much on the verge of like, eh.
Okay, so you're above her asking her questions?
Oh yeah, man. What do you know about the disappearances of Matthew Lillard, your grandfather mayor, and your boyfriend? Did you have something to do with it?
At you.
Luckily for
I would
her,
like to
I
ask
love
her in
pea soup.
abyssal.
No. It's not like acid or anything, right?
Nope, you just get clobbered with green puke.
It ain't the first time. I have a kid. Let's go. Let's go. There's something, I don't know. I need to get information out of her. I feel like she knows obviously a lot more than what she's gonna tell me. So,
Well, you're sitting there holding a gun, you got puked on, you didn't react, so she gets an attack of opportunity.
dang.
Go ahead and tag him.
So while you're kind of wiping off green puke, I spring up from the ground with my claws out, aiming for your chest.
It doesn't hit. She's going at you, but she didn't hit you.
All right. So
I
I
slipped
just
on
immediately move, weapon already drawn, bang, bang, boogie. I fire another shot.
Give her a roll.
The puke is slippery.
17.
That hits.
Boom.
Yeah.
I got 9 more left.
Okay. So it is actually your real turn now, since that was an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah.
I shriek.
Hey, y'all, she's down.
And I lift up in the air, spinning around, puking more. Hey, you know,
Paint us a picture, Liz.
have some fun. Have some fun
So,
with
what,
it.
so that's all you do for your turn?
No. Puking, and then I stop, and then my claws start dripping black ooze, and as it hits the floor, it starts to sizzle, and I lunge.
We need an umbrella.
You lunge,
at all?
and Jeffrey gets a reaction to that.
I'm on the I ran.
He's in the corner peeing.
So what are you doing? It's your turn.
I'm trying to stay as far away from her, but to look at if there's anything that I can figure out around the store.
Give me a roll.
Like a chihuahua, he's shaking and peeing.
I'm still
just give me a roll.
Shit. 4.
Okay, yeah, you don't see anything that could help you.
Poor guy.
So Tammy,
I would like to find 2 items in this grocery store. A can of hairspray and a lighter of some sort.
Ooh,
give me
rave.
a roll. It has to be above 15 for you to find both.
It has to be rave or aquanet. Preferably rave.
It's gonna be cinnamon scented because fuck you. Oh, it's an 11.
Okay, you definitely find the hairspray, but that's it.
I'm gonna keep searching for a lighter or matches or some sort of candle flame.
There's a member of the party who has a lighter.
Wow. Okay, I would shout that. Anybody got a light?
Yo, I smoke doobies. I got a lighter for you. I got you.
Give me a roll to see if you can throw that over to her.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's see if this
just needs to be 10 or higher.
Damn, it's an 8.
Wait, really? No, did it fall down? If it fell down, you can re-roll it.
Oh well, yeah.
You gotta roll it on the table.
All right, let me get it.
Carpet doesn't count.
It's
Yeah.
Jeremy and I's biggest problem is we constantly roll off the table.
One time it almost went like
The dice. I am launching. I am rolling on something that is literally like this is the amount of space I have on my table, and I constantly roll it, and it smacks into the back edge and whaps off. I'm like, okay, that's fine. It's on the ground now.
Rubber dice.
I gotta get a dice tray.
All right. Oh, an 11.
Okay, yeah. So you toss that thing over, and Talia catches it, but that's going to count as your turn there, and your turn. So we're back to Jeffrey. And she's just you're in the air spinning.
I can use this as my dice tray.
I don't know if that's legal to use. I got you.
So Jeffrey, it's your go.
I'm still searching around. I'm like, I'm not getting near the zone of puke.
I don't blame you.
And I roll another 4.
Nothing happens. So we are back to Tammy.
Nice.
I would like to light the lighter, spray the hairspray, and set this woman on fire.
Do it.
Nice.
15.
You hit, and she incinerates, and she's like,
"Oh,
melting! Oh, what a world!" In classic Wicked Witch style.
So you watch her spinning in the air, and Tammy's hitting that, catching her, and she just falls to the ground and just does that.
Nice.
I'm going to pocket both the lighter and the hairspray with a little like.
All right, we're gonna have
like
a
gun.
referendum on your carry capacity.
How many knives you still got on you? Oh,
You got like Mary Poppins.
No,
bag.
You know what shooting carries in D&D? Like it's ridiculous.
Hey, we did, and it wasn't overweight.
Yeah, you actually did
good.
fit. I had made you move one thing, but other than that, it worked. Okay, well,
Which I was gonna
you
get
have
rid of.
been a lovely witch. So, just to let you know, the inspiration for her character, J2, is the S-Smart witch from Army of Darkness.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You've done well. That was
I also
fantastic.
pulled off of my previous role as Valerie in Princess Bride. Although she was just more ornery.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome.
Quality.
Have fun, guys, and
Job well
don't forget
done.
to wash up.
Got a little
Definitely.
puke everywhere.
Hopefully, we'll get to play some real D&D sometime soon.
I know, I miss it. It's been over a year, I think, hasn't it?
join us on our
When's
club.
Liz gonna guest star? She can go shopping with us.
She can probably come in once we get to the other line of people that are wanting to.
We're so popular.
The problem is we go late, and that doesn't work with her too well. So
Yeah.
she'll probably go do it one time on
A
Friday.
Tuesday.
I'm a wimp.
A Tuesday
That's
would
okay.
work. We're earlier.
No, Tuesday would not work because
Oh.
she goes to
Oh,
work
no.
early in the morning.
Oh,
Yeah, I have to
Okay.
be at
Healthcare
the,
jobs.
I have to be
Woo.
in the office at like about 20 till 8, and I'm not a morning person, so
same.
I do this shit till midnight and get up for work to be there at 7 a.m.
I don't get a lot of sleep.
Where'd he go?
I just like and naturally awake like.
Okay, cool. Well, that worked out really well. She got to play.
Yay!
That was dope.
Did you guys
Great
see that
job,
coming?
Timmy.
That she was actually a villainess?
I did not.
I did not expect that to happen, but then
No,
when
I
she
thought I
started
was-
being all like coy, I was like,
Yeah.
she's evil. She knows what's up.
Everybody
I
in
knew-
town is messed up.
I knew something was fishy when she asked me for a warrant. I was just trying to
Tammy,
help her.
are you possessed too?
Tammy picks up some salt and throws it at herself.
Oh,
So,
Tammy,
Spalding?
Yes,
we
sir.
do an advantage roll to assess Tammy. So roll twice. We'll take the higher number, and you'll get an assessment on Tammy.
Nice. Let me use my cool illegal tray. I got a shitty 4
Okay, you get advantage though. So
and a 2. Fuck this tray.
okay, so you don't get a good reading. You're wondering now. Like everyone you've met in town has been weird. You've met Matthew weird and a crazy witch, but so
Yeah.
you're not suspicious of Tammy, but you are just questioning in your mind.
Tammy, is there anything else I need to know that you may or may have not yet told me about, whether it be of yourself, of your grandpappy, anybody in the cult, Are they drinking the
Not that I
Kool-Aid?
know of. My grandpappy was a man who kept to himself, though. Not that I know of.
There might be stuff he didn't tell you.
That's always
I
how it
think-
goes in these types of families.
Yeah, man.
Hold on a second. I'm back.
Family secrets.
So what was that? What was that last remark?
Family secrets.
You don't have any family secrets?
Not that
Tammy
I'm
says
aware
she
of.
doesn't.
No. If I didn't tell you, you don't have them.
Yeah. We're just saying there are family secrets probably that she doesn't know about.
So now you got a dead person right there in the middle of the store. Is this when you guys call the police?
I would call the wait.
But
It's
that-
not. It's a dead person, not a dead witch.
Oh, it's a dead witch.
Well, I
But
set it
it's
on
a body.
fire, so
Yeah,
it's
the police
older
ain't
body in the
gonna.
building.
The police ain't
Still
gonna
out.
believe us that she's a witch because what if the police are in on it too? I say
Well, what's your game
we
plan
call. Huh?
What's your game plan then if you're not going to call the police?
Who are you gonna call?
well, I feel like
You
she
already
mentioned
know.
the movies, so maybe our plan would be to go to the movie theater, unless this. No, I don't know how many creepy occurrences we're gonna run
Is it
into.
somebody in your family?
No, we have the high school and we have the lumber mill.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we got
All
some more
right.
places to check out.
I say we call the cops, tell them there's a dead lady who's on fire in the middle of the grocery, and then we bump out. We dip.
Cool.
Flee
I
the
would
scene
say, yeah,
before they
let's-
get there.
Maybe we check to make sure that the security thing is actually not working before we leave, just so that
I am okay with that.
we incriminate ourselves.
I
So
concur,
you're
young
going to check
Jeffrey.
security cameras?
Yeah.
I
Okay,
concur.
J2, you get advantage on technology, so you can roll twice to operate them cameras.
Awesome. 5. Damn it.
Oh.
It
Stop
fell out.
dropping your
the tray.
dice.
Huh?
Stop dropping your dice.
I know it fell on the tray.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, fantastic. I got 14.
Okay, cool. You got the cameras working, and you're rolling back the tapes to like a few weeks ago.
Okay.
About the time the guy went missing. And you see him, he's walking around doing inventory and stuff. And then all of a sudden you see what you would know as his girlfriend just walk up, grab him, and start sucking his soul right out of his mouth.
Oh, I knew
Dude,
she was
she's a
in on it.
Dementor.
I knew she was in on it.
Well, the second she turned into a
Yeah,
Nah,
I'm
bro,
pretty
it's like-
sure
lady.
that's the
The
first-
Does she
second
have
asked
like
me if
a
I had a warrant.
bag behind the counter or something like that?
Roll.
Loot.
Oh, that's a 5. That's not gonna find me anything.
No, you don't find anything.
I was hoping to find like a cell phone or something.
Did the tapes show us fighting her?
Yeah.
Also,
I thought
Cool,
she
well, that
said
shows
they weren't
innocence.
working.
So.
does it depict what she actually is and everything?
Yeah. And that would
Okay.
be something that Detective Spaulding would add to his archives.
Nice. This is gonna make for
Then we
great
can
footage
call
on World Star.
Now we can call the cops. Now that we've taken the tape, we can call the cops.
All right, yeah, let's do
Yeah.
it.
Well, wouldn't we want to show them why that happened?
Show them later.
We have evidence. I think it would look worse as a citizen of this city to leave
Hey,
and
Spaulding,
steal
Spaulding,
the footage.
Yes.
Before you make any reaction, I'm going to send you a private message on Instagram.
Fantastic.
So this is something that you can add to it.
Thank you.
I feel like in the eyes of the law, that's not gonna look good.
Tammy, I am the
on
law.
YouTube later, and it's like they're like, "Hey, we've been missing that. It's fine. It's fine. It's not."
I said we,
Okay, there you go. So you got a private message there.
Yo, We gotta keep them cameras. Keep the tapes, bro. Don't keep those tapes. I was listening to NWA on the way up here. At the police, don't show them those tapes. Just call them, tell them there's a body here. Bring the tapes and let's get out. Let's just dip, man. Let's just go. I'm with it. Let's ride.
They
I trust your boys, Foxy Spalding.
They aren't gonna believe it even if they see it, are they?
They wouldn't, bro. No, who would?
So so what's the plan then? If you guys are gonna go, you guys actually gonna call the police though?
Yeah, I said call the laws, but then we out.
Who calls?
Young Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, you calling the police?
Calling from the phone in the grocery store,
Yeah.
not your cell phone.
I'm calling you the banana phone in the grocery store.
Ring, ring, banana
You call the police and the operator says 911. What's your emergency?
A lady caught on fire in the grocery store. There's nobody else here. I'm getting out of here. I'm scared.
And operator says 5th call tonight. We'll get there when we can.
Ooh.
Who else is on fire in the grocery store?
She hangs up on you.
Rude.
Let him know. I say we head.
Detective Spalding. I think weird shit's happening tonight.
Young Jeffrey, I could have told you that when we left the gas station.
I'm going to grab another lighter as well as another can of hairspray.
Okay, I'll let you do it.
She's gonna get one of those like thank you bags and literally just fill it with lighters and hairsprays.
Okay.
Because I only have 3 shots left.
And then one lighter accidentally lights and just blows everything up.
So what's the plan? Where you guys go back to the van? Where are you heading?
Well, my mom went missing at the high school. My dad went missing at the lumber mill. And she said some shit about going to the movies with her boyfriend.
I'm betting somebody went missing at the library. Somebody went missing at the courthouse.
I say we're closest.
And they're hiding in the park.
The high school. Let's go to the high school.
So you're gonna go check out the high school to see what happened to Tammy's mom.
Why not?
Okay.
I guess.
You guys pull out of there.
She's paying us, right? So we gotta ultimately investigate her strange occurrences first. She's the one who's paying us. We're just connecting the dots that the rest of this town is also having.
There's a lot of strange occurrences going on.
So you guys are driving down the road. You know, there's not a lot of activity going on in the small town. But as you guys are about 2 blocks from the high school, 2 police cars come ripping past you in the direction away from the high school.
Nice. Whew. They're not onto us.
So you're in front of the high school, and that's like the bus drop-off area. Is that where you guys pull into park or what?
Oh, yeah. Teacher of the year parking spot.
Okay. So you pull in there, and what do you do?
Get out of the car.
Get out of the car, yeah.
Time to investigate. I'm going to bring my chips with me, though, this time.
So as you guys are walking up toward the school, you do notice something off to the right. Off in the football field, in the darkness, you see the entire football team out there just standing in a line and a line of cheerleaders just standing there. No one's moving.
Bro, what is this? The faculty? Look at that.
What is happening?
The salt.
You brought the salt and your
should've brought the
flamethrower?
So what are you doing?
I do not want to approach that because I feel like that is not a good idea.
Yeah, I'm not with that yet. I'd rather go into school too. Because at least I know they are way off at the football field.
I feel like we should go to the coach's office.
Could ambush us.
Yeah, but if we're inside, then at least
we can see them. We can run.
Got buckshot.
All right, I tell you what.
Flamethrowers homemade.
Y'all head inside. Wait, do any of my compadres here have a phone on them? Young Tammy, Jeffrey.
You guys all have a cell phone.
We all.
Yeah, you have my phone number, sir.
Yeah, you
all
called
right.
it earlier.
Y'all go inside. Jeffrey and Tammy, y'all go inside.
And what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna watch this football team and these cheerleaders. I'll make my way towards them.
Okay. You're gonna walk toward the football team.
Why not?
All right. So
I'm
you two
down.
are trying to break into the school because the school's locked at night.
I have
get
town.
in.
I have town knowledge. What I know of sneaky entrances and exits.
I just broke
You
the
get
door. I just
Okay.
smashed the billy club against the door.
So Spalding, as you walk toward the team, you notice that they all turn and they're facing toward you. We're talking like 30 individuals. You ain't got enough bullets, dude.
No, I don't got enough bullets.
Don't get closer.
I stop and I start backpedaling, walking because
Coach blows his whistle. The coach blows his whistle. All the team put their hands down and they like bend down and they take off into a sprint toward you. Full
I
gear
take
and
off.
everything. And
I
the
take off
cheerleaders start
running.
doing jumping jacks.
I take off running. I'm smarter than that. I'm gonna take off running. I'm not.
Okay, so where you run to?
Inside the school, and then lock the door behind me.
Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna run inside the school, lock the door behind me, and I'm calling my friends here so I can tell them any door you pass through, lock it.
Okay. So where are you two doing in the school?
Well, my thoughts were go to the coach's office.
I mean,
I
he ain't
figured,
gonna be.
you know, if you kill the head, normally the followers fall. The lights are not on outside, correct? There's no lights on?
No, no. It was pitch black out there in that football field.
And the coach is out there though, right?
Turn the lights on.
Huh?
The coach is outside.
Yeah,
because
coach
of
out there blowing a
right?
whistle.
I mean, you could still go to the coach's office.
No, I just know she went missing in the school and that she was a teacher.
You gonna go to her classroom?
We can.
That's where I
I
want
was
to.
gonna say, I wonder if they're waterproof because then I could turn on the sprinklers.
You're like ready to like find all the switches and flip them. Well, we're keeping lights on everywhere that we go.
So you go to your mom's classroom now?
Yeah, I assume he would come with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go in there, you flip the lights on, and you see where someone drew in chalk a picture of the teacher hanging.
What?
Well, that's fucking creepy. And
Your
she just
mom?
shuts the door.
Creepy.
Do I know how my mom died?
No, you just
No,
know she
she's
went
not
missing.
died. She went missing.
I go
Well,
up to the board,
Time to
grab
check
the
all of
eraser,
the
and kind of
classrooms.
timidly just.
I thought she shut the door. You guys didn't go in.
Oh,
Okay, well, he can open the door. He opens the door.
go back in. And
I just go, well, that's weird.
And you just erase that? Okay.
The rope or the whole thing?
the whole thing. Well, I guess maybe
should've
I'd
just
leave your
erased the
mom.
rope.
Maybe I'd leave your mom.
I feel like as you were erasing it, I would just be like, maybe don't erase my mom.
Okay.
In
And
case
where
we
are
got
you
some
at,
chalk magic here?
Spalding?
I've already made it inside the main doors of the school in
Yeah.
front. I barricaded those behind me, and I'm getting on the phone to call my fellow friends here to coordinate a plan to where I can meet with them.
Okay.
And
We'll say that
now-
you guys can do that pretty easily. Like she could give you directions over the phone to get to where you're at. So you guys all meet back at her mom's classroom.
Boom. Yo, the football field and the coaches are trying to get in the school, y'all.
The
Straight
football
up.
field is.
I mean, the football
The football
players.
field it's lifted up and it's
The
pushing
field
its way
has
in.
moved and gained sentience.
The football
Yeah.
players have lifted
Well-
it on their backs.
I'm assuming we should find a way to kill the coach.
I'm down.
He seems to be the leader.
It seems,
know,
Or at
you
the
know,
very least, that whistle.
you're pretty trusty and nifty there with your flamethrower.
I was
So
going to say I would enjoy setting him on fire, I believe.
I'm with that.
Got
All
bad,
right.
bad memories from high school.
Don't worry about it.
I kind of like that idea too, though, in the same sense, realistically, she could set a blaze to the football team while I shoot
I
the
don't want
coach,
to kill the kids.
or vice versa. But
Yeah,
well,
I'm
they're not kids right
still
now. They're
not-
like crazy.
There's a
dingo
lot
thingy
more
things.
human beings in this town than bullets we have. I'm not
Right.
trying to kill every single
I
human
got
being
a
we come
club
across
here,
in this
guys.
town.
Wait, but how do we?
I can't take
They're not
somebody.
humans if they started charging me like that. They're under some kind of special potion
So they're
They
humans
tweaked
under
out.
a potion or
They
spell.
drank the Kool-Aid.
Let's
They definitely drank the Kool-Aid. We need to make a
let's
bomb.
start with one murder, and then we'll go to many.
All right, I'm with that. You should have been a
Okay.
private investigator.
So where are you guys going then?
Find the paper cutter thing and use it as a weapon.
Yeah. Okay, Gustavo.
Oh man, it's
I
like a-
say, well, did we find anything in her mom's classroom that could help us out with any information on how, like, is she the leader of the Kool-Aid drinkers?
Nothing was
didn't
apparent.
know?
You just she did they. I would assume they told you about the weird chalk drawing.
Well,
Yeah.
he sees the outline of the mom without anything.
Yeah, you see how her mom's drawn on there? Yeah, there was a whole news.
Part of me feels like we should just be checking classrooms on the way now.
Yeah, I say we. Yeah, just
Let's open them and look and see if there's more drawings on other chalk.
And on the way, we
Okay.
should go to the coach's office.
So as you guys are going and checking different classrooms, on the other side of the school, you hear you know how the metal doors at a school open up and it's really
Mhm.
loud. You can hear outside or whatever. You hear that sound that outside is open, and you hear the sound of cheerleaders doing their cheer.
I say we get the fuck out of here.
Hey, Kid Collector, what's up,
I
man?
mean, we can leave.
There are
I would
cheerleaders in the building now, and you know it. It's
In the
obvious.
building? Yeah. I'm going to just go to the coach's office and set it on fire.
I'm with that. I like
You
that.
go to the coach's office, and I want you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, of course you do. Can I have my +8?
No.
No, I don't need it. That's a 12.
12? Okay. So you walk in that office, right? Because you guys are clearly, there's football players down
Lighter
there.
and torch draw.
Okay, you go in there, and the coach comes and he grabs you, and he reaches toward you, and he starts freaking spitting snails into your ear, but it doesn't quite hit.
I'm going to headbutt him,
That's gross.
shove him away from me,
What'd you say?
set him on fire.
What'd you say,
That's gross.
Jay? Yeah, he's just like,
That's gross.
I can't that.
Yeah.
So we got a headbutt, shove him away.
Headbutt him, shove him away from me, and set him on fire.
Okay, so you survived your deck save. Give me an attack roll.
Whoa, you should have thrown salt because snails and
I
salt.
didn't bring it. I got an 11.
11, that's an effective hit. You got him off you.
And I would like to set him on fire.
Try it.
That is also an 11.
Okay, another hit. He's burning up. Detective, you and with Jeffrey behind you. So you come in the room after her and you see this shit. Jeffrey, you're worried about these damn cheerleaders that are coming down the hall. You can hear them, but you can't see them.
Yo, you just set this coach on fire?
Fuck yeah, I did.
You're badass. All right. Did you find anything about your mom? You didn't find anything out about your mom?
Nope,
No.
I haven't found
All
You don't have
anything
time to have a
about anybody.
conversation.
Let's get the fuck out of here. We out. Let's dip. You either coming or you staying.
Coach is not dead. He's just burned.
I am aiming the flamethrower around at all and any flammable objects in this office. Just
Burn
fucking
the
burn. Something is the trigger.
Detective, do you want to use a revolver or anything? Because this coach is alive. He's just getting burned by
Oh,
your shit.
coach is still alive? Oh, yeah, yes, I'd like to shoot him.
Fire shot
I'd
at
like to blast him. Bang. I
Oh,
got to
wow.
roll, right?
Catch my
Yeah,
wooden
you roll.
club on fire.
Oh, that's it. Sorry, guys. I rolled a 1.
God damn it.
You rolled a 1?
I rolled a
Can
1.
you use your luckiness,
Legit.
Jeffrey?
Your gun is jammed. Well, that can happen
I
with a
knew.
revolver, though.
Yeah,
It can't. It misfires.
I like that.
It misfires, and your hand's like fuck, like that, because it
I drop it.
sparked that thing
Ah,
down.
shit.
Yeah, the gun's not destroyed, but it's an explosion inside of it. Yeah.
Damn. What a waste.
That's a crit fail.
Guys, I think they're gonna be here soon.
Do you want to do something, Jeffrey?
I don't know.
So Jay, you're over there. You're over there getting your revolver ready to work again. You got to remove them cartridges, get that barrel cleaned out because.
I guess.
Okay.
I
Jeffrey,
heard all that happen. I probably will try not to catch my wooden club on fire as I
He's
go.
not on fire. He's just getting burned by her. That's all. He's not ablaze like the witch was.
That's
So go ahead and take a swing.
Let's smash his brains in.
boom.
17.
You hit him in the head, his skull cracks, and you just hear him go like that. And he falls over. He's dead, and you hear the sound of all the cheerleaders doing like 1, 2, 3.
You were right, Timmy. You kill the head, they all dry out. Look at all these snails burning.
Yep. I guess. Does there seem to be a perception check in the office? Anything important? Would there even be anything worth it?
Not really.
Cool.
Loot the office.
Nah, man, I say we get the fuck out.
Yeah, we would want to leave.
Okay.
Call the cops and let them know that something happened at the school.
So you go, you go to leave. You go to leave, and you find pom poms and cheerleading outfits just sitting around gooey puddles.
Ugh.
That's unfortunate. And I just like step over and around them.
Okay.
So
Fucking
maybe they weren't
kids, man.
ever.
Who's calling the cops this time?
I'll
from
call
the
him.
school phone?
Yeah, find the office and call from the office.
I'll call them again from the school phone just to be like, it's me again.
You call, and there's no answer. It's a busy signal.
Bruh.
Of course
Oh,
there
fuck
is.
God.
All right. Well, at this point, we should probably
called
just go
the,
to every building in this
I called the
city
state
and murder
troopers.
people.
I'm gonna call the state troopers because the city's not doing their job.
Tammy, I should remind you, at any point in time, you can do a knowledge check on places around town. You don't have to go to them to do it. You can do a knowledge check on them.
I don't know what that would do. I feel like it's cheating if I just say I'm going to do a knowledge check and not know
No.
what I'm knowledge checking.
Well, you're thinking about what you got to do to figure out what the hell the source of all this chaos is. So
Chaos
Hey,
magic.
let's go to the well.
We weren't
I'm
gonna
with
do that
that.
before.
you're gonna
Well,
go to the
we've gone to multiple other locations and ended up murdering people. I've only got 3 shots left.
Infinite shots.
I mean, I still got 8. So
Do we want to just go to the library? It's right there. Should I knowledge check that?
Go ahead and knowledge check the library.
Wait, I don't know what I'm knowledge checking. Oh, well, that's a nat 20.
Nat 20?
That's
Okay.
a nat 20.
Okay.
fire.
Hold on a second.
There's my
All
little
right.
fun nat 20 rose knife symbol.
So you have knowledge of the whole town pretty well. You know this town like the back of your hand. You know that the only place that had anything spooky before this shit started going down was the library.
All right, let's go to the library. Let's set
And
it
you know
on
that
fire.
there was a tale of a gray ghost there.
Let's go back to the grocery store. Let's all get some salt.
What? Saul ain't doing shit in this game, and you keep trying to get it.
Danny, I'm gonna make you give it to me.
Do they
You're
sell
gonna
any
do-
holy water there? Is there
Tim.
a church here?
Tammy, I want you to do an intelligence saving throw right now.
I wasted my nat 20. Oh, that's an 11.
Okay,
Nice.
you are smart enough to realize that Saul hasn't done shit, and there's no reason.
Oh, use salt as a weapon.
Is
You
there a
salty bitch.
church
Okay.
nearby where you get some holy water?
No, there is not. We do not believe in God here. Let's go to the library and set things on fire.
Maybe that's why all this shit's raining
Yeah.
down.
Why do you think all this shit's happening?
That's what Jeffrey said. Like, well, that's why all this is happening.
We don't believe in God. Let's go to the library. We believe in science.
Okay, you go there.
Set it on fire. I'm kidding.
All
I'm
right,
kidding.
you guys pull up at the library.
Gray lady.
Are you guys going to go in?
No, we're just gonna sit outside and wait.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Are you guys going to assess it, or are you just going to go straight in?
Yeah, I feel like assessing is probably a quality idea at this
We
point.
haven't really done it.
Quality idea.
Go to the gas
Assessing-
station and fill some bottles.
Assessing
Would
sounds
highly
great.
recommend.
Oh, Lewis got a good idea. Go to the gas station, fill some bottles up with some gas,
Okay.
It's
So-
too late now.
burn the
That was a good
town,
idea.
burn the whole town down.
All right, so you go, you're assessing, you're looking at the library, and all of the lights are on inside. It's the middle of the night.
Well, that's weird. The library closes at 6 p.m.
I wonder what kind of light bulbs they're using and saving any energy.
Oh,
Oh, they're little swirly ones, but there's a lot.
Those are nice. My wife, she has those in the
That's what my
house.
grandpa's doing. Yeah. We want to go eco-friendly. This is whole push.
All right.
We put out recycled paper flyers and everything.
So do you go in?
And then the
Oh.
evening started.
We go in. We're going in.
Companies.
I'm gonna go in, and I'm gonna have the shotgun like cocked and ready to go. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, the way this town's been all funked up, I got the pistola drawn as well.
All right. You don't see.
I'm going to
immediate
give Jeffrey a lighter and a can of hairspray.
Could set my. I could set this on fire and hit him with fire and bludgeon.
For the
Okay.
night is dark and full of terrors.
You guys go in. Door's not even locked.
Nice.
I'll have
You
to
just
smash
go
our
right
way
in the
in.
library.
Can we get
I'm gonna
comics
say I
here?
smashed it just for fun.
I'm sure they have some.
Smash the door in just for fun.
So you're in there. The library is fully lit up. Like it's the only thing in town that's lit up, really, besides the grocery store and the gas station.
I'm gonna search for a book to read. Wait, wrong game.
So what do you do?
Hello?
And you hear a voice return to you. Hello, who is it? It's a female voice.
It's
Little
Beetlejuice.
Tammy.
You just said Tammy, and they
Yeah.
go, and the voice responds, "Are you one of those horrible things?"
Are you?
It depends on what
No
day you
response.
ask my wife. No, I'm just kidding.
If you are, you have to tell us.
And you just don't get a response.
The power of Christ compels you?
Like you didn't believe in God in this town.
We don't believe in God in this town, but demons have to.
The
I like
power of
this
the power
God
of
versus
Satan
Coast
compels
United
you.
States town.
The power of
Clearly, y'all ain't ever been to West Virginia. Some godless towns there.
Okay. So what do
I
you do?
guess I would step once more in with, like, now I am pointing it in front of me. Like, okay, time to murder.
We're
So
nice.
move further.
I hope
into the
you are
library.
too.
Do I get scorching rain?
All right, J2.
I'm following. I'm with them.
I'm behind you guys. Like,
We're grouped
Okay.
up.
J2, I want you to do a general wisdom check. So basically, you're going to roll, and we're going to see what number you get.
Okay. General wisdom check. Correct.
Yeah.
Shit. I got it.
With advantage because it's your expertise.
I got it.
Roll another one. With
roll one
advantage.
more time.
Oh, okay.
Shit. Is it a
I had
one?
3.
A little better.
One
All right,
number
you don't have
higher.
anything that can help you here.
Dang.
You just go on.
Sorry, guys. I don't have anything that can help us here. I got some chips, though.
Jeffrey
Hey,
learned
Sean,
enough
what's happening, man?
from Detective Spaulding yet? To figure this out.
So you guys are moving into the library, right?
Yeah, at this
We know
point.
that the ghost thing, right?
What?
Tammy told us the ghost thing.
What ghost thing?
That the library previously had like rumors about a ghost.
Oh, yeah, there's some spooky
Okay.
shit happened there.
Jeffrey, will you do a general wisdom check? No advantage.
It's a 10.
Okay,
Nice.
it's positive. So you think if we're going into a place knowing there's ghosts, you're thinking, why doesn't the detective use any of his equipment?
Hey, Detective Winslow? We got some ghost gear, right?
Got that ghostly goodness.
I believe so. Let me go to the van.
Let's get that before we go any further.
I got an EVP box. Well, not an EVP box. I got a talking box where we can ask questions and it goes ta 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 ta, and they can talk back to us.
Let's do
I
it.
also got heat thermal cameras. It'll detect any anomalies or whatever they're called around us. And let's do this dance.
Okay, you
We
go
got
get
any
his
like vacuum things to suck the ghosts up?
We got some ghost busting shit.
Okay. So Spalding, I want you to roll with advantage on your this is just your general equipment use. You're gonna go
Awesome.
and see how good it uses them.
Oh, come on. Oh, a 19.
All right, roll again just to see if you go higher.
Yeah, just shits and gigs.
Because if you get a 20, you get a good reaction.
Oh, I got a 20.
You get the best possible reaction.
That's your first nat 20.
Nice. What's up?
So you two are standing at the door, just afraid to go further. That voice has not responded to you. Spalding goes back to the van. He comes back with all kind of equipment. He starts setting it up.
I brought a
Meters are
pickleback
going
too.
off. Okay. Meters are going off and all that shit. And
Spooky.
it's giving you a high reading of spiritual activity in the direction of where you heard the voice.
This place is definitely haunted, guys. I'm getting high activity. There's a.
You got any ghost weapons in there?
But wait, what if it's a good spirit? Like, who's gonna help us? If
Use your
it's
talking
a
box.
spirit that's gonna, yeah, we gotta use the spirit box because the spirit could be like, "Yo, I got trapped in here by the demon lady from the grocery store because I dropped a can of beans," or any kind of information.
You could be correct.
Okay, give me a roll with advantage on the speaker box.
Okay. Oh, 19.
Hell yeah, son.
Oh, sorry.
Another one? Just in case you do get 20 in.
Ooh, 14.
Okay. 19 still amazing.
Awesome.
We'll pair that 19 with that 20 a minute ago. You go in there, you get the spirit box going. You're getting reactions from the voice that you heard earlier. And around the corner comes a young girl that's translucent and she's completely gray. And she's talking casually with you, detective. Not aggressively.
How old does she appear to be? You said young.
Yeah. Like teenager. Young teenager.
It was more just curiosity.
And she says to you, so you are humans.
And we are spirit lady. May I ask your name?
She says Marie.
Marie, are you related to the mayor?
No. She said I died a long time ago.
How'd you die?
She said I choked to death in the children's section.
On a grape?
I go and I set the children's section on fire to release her soul.
Did you choke on all the knowledge?
So she tells you, though, that she was peacefully haunting this place, no problem, until all this crazy stuff started happening in town. And now she's scared to even look out the windows and see these horrible things that keep appearing.
Marie, don't you worry. You're a super cool ghost. And I'm going to let you keep doing your thing here since you're being peaceful. But me and my amigos here, amigo and amigas, we're going to go figure out what's going on so you don't have to be scared no more. And you can keep hunting and reading these books in peace, okay? If you have any information you can tell me about these disappearances, you've been here for some time, so you may know about the Kool-Aid drinkers or anybody that...
She said, well, everything was normal. It was a hunky-dory mountain town until that strange man came and reopened the movie theater.
His name's Jeffrey, ma'am. He's not a strange man. That's Jeffrey.
Tammy, I want you to do a roll, general.
That's a 3.
Okay, you have no idea what she's talking about.
But I have advantage on town knowledge.
So you can roll again then.
Oh, okay.
It's
that's another nat 20. I'm not going to use
serious?
that anymore. Awesome. Yeah, I'm putting it away for a couple of sessions.
Nice.
I feel like it's not.
When the ghost mentions that, you do realize that shortly before all this happened, that the movie theater did reopen. That a strange guy from somewhere else came to town, got the theater going, and then all of a sudden, all this weird shit started happening.
Yo, it's what's his face? Whose name I already forgot.
His name
Matthew
is
Lillard.
His
yes,
name is
that guy.
No, the guy's name is Dr. Vink.
Dr.
That just sounds like Dr. Villain, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Wait, Dr. Vink is the one who opened the theater?
Mm-hmm. He reopened it, and ever since then, weird stuff's been going on.
What's his doctorate in?
Filmography.
Fire.
I'll be right back. Go get some water.
Yo, we're going to have to dip out of here and go to the movie theater.
Didn't your dad disappear at the movie theater?
No, the mill.
Who? Somebody at the movie theater?
The girl and her boyfriend used to go to the movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
Storefront.
right.
Mhm.
I keep putting both of your parents as like dying at the movie theater.
Nope. Mom died at school. Dad died at the lumber mill.
Yo, these lemon chips are going so in right now. I keep muting myself so I don't crunch in y'all's ear.
All right.
You're good.
Lemon.
Lemon.
Post lemon.
So is that all the information you need from the girl?
Is it?
I'm
Oh,
just
I
asking.
know it is. We're going straight to the movie theater, and my
Yeah,
little
man,
homie
I
can
set that
rest in
shit on
peace.
fire.
I guess
Bye.
we could,
Come back and visit me sometime.
should we ask her is like she cool with like staying and haunting peacefully, or does she want to move on?
No, she goes, I just want to read my books in peace.
Yep, I'm leaving her in peace. She's doing her thing. I like it. I like good spirits.
Well, if she wanted to go to the the other side.
I'm not ready to yet. It's so fun here. Just when these scary things came. That
All
bothered
good.
me.
Cool.
Kitty.
Sounds okay with me. So we all hop
You
in
guys
the
going to the
van.
movie theater?
Let's go catch a flick.
We're gonna make our way to the well eventually.
You guys are just hauling ass down this
Slowly
road to the
true.
movie theater. You
I
get
can
there,
support that decision.
big parking lot. You go there and you see the movie theaters up and running right now with no one there.
Sweet. What movies are playing?
Dope. Are they showing it? Good. Mortal
movies are playing?
Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, what movie's playing?
No, actually, you're seeing a best of who's who movie theater apparatus smorgasbord of horror movies from the 1930s to present day.
My kind of place. I'm all in there like swimwear. So dope.
I'm like,
I will be slowly following behind.
maybe not. Maybe we don't go in there.
Just as long
You
as
guys
you have your
going in?
flamethrower stuff.
I've got my
Oh, yeah.
shotgun ready.
We're
I got
going
flame
in.
stuff. I'd have to drop my club to grab it though.
Guns blazed.
Nah, see what you do is you hold the lighter like this and the knife like that, and you stab like that, and then you light and shoot stuff, and then you stab like that.
It's a
You
club.
have
Oh, it's
done
a
this
club.
before, haven't
It's a
you?
prop.
I watch one of movies.
So you go in the theater and the lobby is lit up like normal. It's popcorn machine, all that stuff, but there's no one there.
Oh,
Can we get some popcorn?
If you want,
I want some popcorn.
Constitution saving throw.
Sir,
I say
11.
Okay, it's good.
Good popcorn.
Yeah.
nice.
Freshly made.
is it butter?
Buttery.
Butter supple?
It's
So what
just
you
Butter
buttery.
supple?
I knew you were going there.
I say we make
Guys
our
got a
way.
plan?
Yeah, I think we should. Personally, I would go up to what is it? The real room where they're showing the theater, so we can have an aerial view of inside the auditorium and see
And
if there's
set it on
anything in
fire?
there or down there. No,
So you
One
go
time
in
I saw
there,
this
and
movie
as you
where they
approach
set
the
them
real
on fire.
room, you hear someone in the real room.
for real. Okay.
For real?
For real?
Damn.
For real?
Set it on
Real
fire.
Real room? Or is it just
Tammy,
Set it
set
on
it
fire?
on fire. Set it
Cool.
ablaze. Inglorious bastards. Do them in.
I would like one
What
of
if-
you to whip the door open so I may set it on fire.
What if there's
Are you
someone-
really just going to do that on just anyone that's in there?
What if there's like what if your mom and dad
All right,
are-
All right.
knock on the door before we do it.
All right, check me out. I kick open the door.
Wait, I'll hold the popcorn and I'll be like, we're selling popcorn. Would you like some?
Maybe not.
Kick
do
open
that.
the door. I got my gun drawn. Tammy's behind over my shoulder with the barrel. Got my back. You know, she's holding, making sure. And then young Jeffrey has a bag of popcorn in the billy club. And we're we're
He's ready to throw the
busting in.
popcorn to cause a distraction.
Okay.
We're just gonna bust in.
You bust in there, and a fat old dude with a big old beard and
Hairy
long
old fat
hair,
guy.
He turns around and he goes, "So nice of you to join us!" Oh, ha ha ha!
Yeah, set him on fire.
Yo, everyone's in the theater, aren't they?
No.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Oh, shit. Set
Go
it
ahead
on.
and shoot
No,
it.
don't even waste the bullet. Just set this whole place on fire. Let's go.
A 17 and a 6. So the 17
Nice.
one probably hits.
The 6 means you miss.
But oh shit, you're right. It's not with
Disadvantage.
advantage.
Disadvantage of the shot. So you fire the shotgun, and the guy he goes like this, and he goes, "Get them!" And then out of the shadows, freaking Count Orlok from Nosferatu comes out.
Damn. I
Like
shoot him.
that.
I cock my gun. And shoot again.
I throw some popcorn at his face.
Okay, nothing happens. He's coming directly for Jeffrey. He rolls an attack on Jeffrey.
I was trying to get it in his mouth.
11. Orlok now has you, and he's going in for a bite. You two can react to this.
I want to take a shot. Got pretty good aim. I'm not gonna
go ahead,
Jeffrey. All right,
go ahead. As long as it's not 5 or lower, you won't hit Jeffrey.
16.
Boom! You hit Orlok. It throws him down off of him, and he's down there. And Orlok just goes.
Attack of opportunity.
Go ahead, Jeffrey. Roll an attack on him.
18.
Boom!
Nice.
You hit him
As
with
this
the
is
billy club.
happening, I would like to shoot over the guy on the floor back at the leader.
Okay, the doctor.
Yeah, the fat dude. Yeah, that guy.
You're down to 2 shots though.
A 10 and a 10, and I'm not shitting you.
Boom! You hit him. Dude gets hit. He goes like that, and he falls up against the projector window and just slides down, and he's dead. And Count Orlok looks over at him, and he just slowly starts to fade away.
Nice. Job well done, squadron.
I would like to
Job
look
well
through
done.
the hole and see if there are people in the theater, like where they put the projector, just kind of like.
So you look in there, and you can see all these classic movies, such as Scream and Evil Dead and The Faculty, and you see all these movies, and you can see missing people from the town in the movies.
In the movies.
In the movies. Like the scenes are being acted out, and background characters are the people.
I would like to dig through the dead man's pockets and see if he has any notes.
Okay.
Nice.
Do a roll on that. 10 or higher.
That's an 11.
Okay. You do find this little black book. And
read the book.
As you're perusing through the book, you do see that basically what his plan was he had collected all these movies and had them put onto special film reel, enchanted film reel. And he was bringing all of the movies that were getting bad remakes and bringing them to this town to bring the characters to life, to live in this town and take over the people who actually lived here.
So we murdered a lot of people tonight.
But they were from the movies then.
They were evil.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Does it tell me how to get the people out?
Burn the film.
Cool. I'm gonna gather
Now you
all
get
the
to burn
footage in the
some.
middle of the town and set it on fire.
All right. Well, the middle of the town. Okay.
Well, okay, like not middle of the
In
town,
the
like
whale.
outside of the street, so I don't set the movie theater on fire, because as long as the movie theater isn't haunted,
Don, I
think
fucking
people would
love
like
that movie, dude. Obviously, I had some influence there.
And then we're gonna just everyone is gonna get a lighter, the flamethrower, and torch it.
So you guys are torching? Are you guys just in the parking lot of the?
Yeah, all three of us are just standing around shouting, "Burn, baby, burn!"
So you
Or
burn
burn,
it.
burn, burn in the fire. That was my favorite
Yep.
chant.
You burn it, all the film, and then after a few moments, the theater doors open up and all the missing people start coming out. Like, what the hell even happened?
Hooray!
Nice.
I
Basically,
immediately
if
run
you
into
got
the arms
killed
of my
by a
mom.
movie monster, you got put in that person's movie.
Interesting. So they didn't die.
Wow.
So that is the end of tonight's story.
We figured it out.
We didn't have
Awesome.
to go to the well.
Y'all survived the blip.
Yo, I was right. The well is a red herring.
So I'll give you
Nothing
guys
would
some
happen
insight. We're going to do a round table like we do with our normal D&D in a second, but I'm going to do some insight here. So Sean is partially right. Some of the influence of this was from Last Action Hero, but some of it was also influenced from Are You Afraid of the Dark?
I literally haven't seen any of the movies you've referenced tonight. Pop culturally, I know most of them, but I have not seen any of them.
I know Scream.
I know
Man.
Scream. I've never seen it.
So
That's the action hero. Oh damn, such a good
Last
movie.
Action Hero is amazing.
I have no idea
Mhm.
what it's about.
Yeah, Liz,
We're old.
thank you for playing.
Yeah, Liz, it was fun to have you on.
Yes,
Gotta
Liz,
have
that
you on
was
real
cool.
D&D.
Yeah, so anyway, so if you watched Are You Afraid of the Dark? There's a reoccurring villain named Dr. Vink, and there's an entire episode where he has a film reel that he brings the character's life, including Count from Nosferatu.
Clever.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's super cool.
I was kind of getting actually like a Ring vibe. Then I was like expecting maybe they would like come back out of the movie screens though instead of the TV.
You want to know what would have happened if you went to the well?
The Ring.
It's the one place in town where nothing would have happened. Because
Nice.
everybody in town got freaked out when all this freaky shit started happening, so they just stopped going to the well because they all assumed that the ring was going to happen.
So nobody died there.
He just hasn't played that movie yet.
Well, that's convenient.
Nobody's.
I also have not seen that movie. You had to do Blair Witch or Babadook, Danny. Those are my two.
Do you want me to? Okay, so you take a lot of my recommendations, Caroline, and I think Jay will back me up on this. That I have pretty damn good recommendations for horror movies to give, don't I? You kind of know my vibe on that.
I'm just gonna let you know it's not gonna happen.
I'm gonna send her real scary shit, like the Japanese version of The Eye. I'm gonna send her shit.
This is like completely random, but how dope. I don't
what
interested, but we could figure out a way to put on a scary movie and like have a watch party, like on Zoom or
I think
something.
there's like Google Hangout or something like
We
that.
talked about that. We talked about doing that with anime.
There's also like a way to watch Netflix stuff with other people.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's
Like I have Voodoo, and I have like I guess the premium pass, so I can share movies that I have with those, and I can set up a meeting on the Voodoo, and everyone can watch the movie through my list.
That's pretty cool. We should do something like that. But yeah, we should talk about that with
Start
anime at one point.
small. Start small. Let's start me with some Ring bullshit.
No, like I said, let's start her off with the freaking Japanese version of The Eye, and then we'll move into House on Haunted Hill and do all that shit.
Scary movie number one.
There are certain things that I'm just like, no. So we're not watching it. It's not gonna happen.
There's way worse than it out there.
I don't give a shit. I do not fuck with clowns.
You want to see my clown mask?
No, I do not. Yeah, I am. That's okay. It's not in front of me.
All right, let's do our round robin here, and then we'll go talk backstage. Let's start with Jeffrey, Jeremy Sparks over here. What did you think of this little one shot?
This is fun. A little so different. I'm like, I want to do a perception check. I want to do an Arcana check. I'm like, wait, hold on.
But you remember how it was when we did the Star Wars thing. This is to ease someone in who, rather than get them all hung up on the stats, because I know when I talked to J2 about it, that was one of the things that worried him too, just like it did all of us.
Mm-hmm.
You're worried about the stats, but my little system gets you into the game and you understand how it works.
Yeah.
And then the stats can come later for the bigger games.
Yep, just got the D20.
Makes sense.
Yeah, actually, Sean said House of a Thousand Corpses. I've seen that. It's good. I know that's where,
love that movie. It's such a fantastic film.
I know that's where
Paul.
you came from a little bit.
Dark Skies. Blair Witch Project.
So yeah, I'm glad you noticed that. So my name comes from I guess a combination of the Firefly family. So 3 from Hell, Otis's stepbrother is Winslow, Foxy, Coltrane, and then Spaulding is Captain Spaulding.
Funny because we have a Winslow from the other D&D game.
Yeah.
And I am Tammy in honor of Nola.
Yeah.
Nice.
Your character.
Do you have any comments to say about the game itself?
Mentally, it felt a lot more difficult.
Jeffrey first. Is that
I thought you were done.
Okay. Yeah, it was a lot more like puzzly. I feel like once we started figuring that out, like stuff, I think once we figured out the high school, it went like a little bit quicker. We were like, boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
But before that, we're like, what the fuck? Is this a real person? Is this a monster? Do we care? And I think figuring out that, like, that was a different mechanic, I think.
Yeah. And did you notice the zoomed in kind of sandbox feel where it's like, the big world we have in D&D and things kind of push you in certain directions, but you can still explore? Like, this is like you go there and things happen where you go at, and there's stuff going on around town whether you're there for it or not.
Yeah, we could have gone to any location.
Yeah. And it's kind of like in the D&D game, you just got kind of just nudged in certain directions. But if you just go to a place like Talia went to the Secret City, stuff happened there.
Shit just happens.
Yeah.
Where did the cops go?
The cops were running all over town just responding to other scary shit that you guys just didn't go to.
Nice.
Did the cops
They were going pretty
like,
much everywhere we didn't go.
turn the phones off at some point?
So if you guys had played longer, eventually, like you wouldn't have been able to get anywhere. Like, you got a busy signal then, but
Redial.
Okay, so let's go to Caroline. I want to hear your thoughts on everything because you're the one who cooked this idea up with me. We're like, hey, let's get J2 to play.
I thought it was fun. It was a lot more for me like mentally puzzling to figure out than D&D because I feel like, and that's kind of the difference with stats too. In D&D, you can kind of manipulate your whatever to get what you want. You know, perception, investigation, etc.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like all of this stuff, so I'm just having fun playing with it and rolling dice.
You just love tabletop now.
I just want to play games with dice. That's all that matters.
It's awesome. Once you're hooked, you're hooked.
Well, yeah, I'm having fun.
Man.
I like it. I didn't have any. There were no mirror scares, so I was very happy with what you cooked up.
Cool.
I was hoping that like she would look out the window in the house and would see a reflection
holding a
on the
mirror.
window of someone behind her.
I thought about doing
Wasn't
something with the
equally
mirror
as
at the very
terrifying.
beginning, but-
I also thought you were going to when you were like, okay, out of the corner of your eye. I was like, fuck it, he put a mirror in this room. He was like, God damn it.
There's a
Undid the thing.
Yeah. So essentially, what I created here is a dungeon crawl. This map is a dungeon crawl itself. Like you can
Lots
go
of
wherever
different
you want.
rooms to go in.
Yep. All right, so let's go to the man
That's
of the
cool.
hour, the guest who has never played before, Detective Winslow Foxy Spaulding. You know him as J2amir, J Ramirez, J2, whatever you want to call him. What did you think of playing tonight, man? Your first time doing this?
I had a lot of fun. Like a lot of fun. Just being able to, I didn't know the extensive detail we could go in. So being able to act out like as you're saying, and so I just want to have fun with it. So I pretend like I'm driving and interacting with my characters.
You're great
in
at
this
role playing.
created world. I think it was fun. I had no idea what to expect. I got excited. I got to buy my first 20-sided dice for this, in which it's now dubbed the horror foursome game. This is a keepsake
The
of
good
this
spooky
night.
dice.
The good
Well, the
spooky
cool thing
dice.
is this thing is open ended. If we ever wanted to pick it up and you revive these characters, we could do something else with this if you want to sometime. Not like next
Badass.
week or anything. But
Yeah, she
sometime
can
like in a
join your
month.
little mystery gang.
Yeah, I could put together another thing like this, and Tammy can join the crew or something.
There's a picture of Tammy just standing there with a shotgun or flamethrower. Like,
Yeah, man, we could totally re-airbrush the van and put all of us on there, and we can all be paranormal investigators, private investigators.
So remember what I told you at the beginning? You're going to create almost as much as I am, and look at your backstory you got now. I threw a few things in
I'm
there, like
with
the
it.
dinosaur thing and all that. But you created your
I'm
whole
with it.
persona.
I had a lot of fun. Like I said, I didn't. The basis I knew what to expect because I've seen some of your videos before when you guys get to do this. So being able to be a part of this, especially with it being horror themed, as much as I love horror, as much as I got a great love and respect for Tammy and Jeffrey and yourself. So I had a lot of fun just hanging out with you guys on here and just doing this. Thank y'all for teaching me something new. And round 2 of Spookville is coming. Y'all better be ready because
Cool. That'd be great. We could do
was
it
a lot of
again
fun.
Round
I knew it'd hook you if
Lagoon
you got
Squad.
it. Remember when we had that chat on my channel about horror movies, and I said I want to have you do this sometime? You know, that was a little over a month
Yeah.
ago. You know?
Oh, yeah.
And it's like this is what I was trying to say. I said once you dip your toe in the water, it's like with that Star Wars game. With the Star Wars game, half the people had played before, and the other half the people had never played or very lightly played. So I constructed my own little system using the D20 only to be able to get people the core of what the game is, you know.
I would also actually really like to play one of the legitimate Star Wars RPGs as well.
I have.
Like where you do all the stats and all that stuff.
I have. My first introduction to tabletop gaming was a 6-week-long Star Wars game.
Stats.
I would totally mess around with that.
So yeah, Jay, if you're interested in that sort of thing, sometime we can show you the more in depth and what D&D really is like, because this was still just lightly treading, you know, not a lot at stake. You know, we're playing a couple hours, but if you're playing months long games like these cats are, right, then you want a stat sheet. You want to be able to be like,
Right.
you want me to be able to be like, Sparks, I need you to do a performance check. He rolls a 17. Okay, you
Oh,
just
man, I
convinced
had to buy a journal.
Yeah, you
I
just
had to go
convinced
out
the
and
clerk.
buy a physical journal.
You just convinced the clerk that you're actually the guy who's bringing the shipment in, and he thinks that you're supposed to be stocking his shelves, right?
Dang.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
I like that you
That's
drew
cool.
yourself. I still haven't even given that a chance.
I don't even
Man,
know if that's really what I look up.
I'm definitely down to give this. I just
want.
enjoy learning new shit. I enjoy challenging myself and getting my brain.
And it's a
going,
lot easier to get
learning new
into than you
things. So
thought.
like, yeah, it's dope. I like it, and I got a dice we could use. I'm officially.
And it's a
in.
lot of just like feeding off the people you're playing with too.
Yeah.
So you're creating
I had
more
a lot
stuff
of
than you
fun.
realize. The Dungeon Master like makes the vast majority of it. He illustrates the picture, but you, even if you're not directly creating something, you're spitting stuff to me that makes me mold it into the world. So
I made fancy
It's
pants.
a lot of fun.
cool. Well, with that said, we're gonna go talk, kick it backstage a little bit more. Everybody, thanks for watching. This is right at 2 hours. This is perfect for
Yeah.
one shot.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye,
Peace.
y'all.
See
And
ya.
be sure to watch our D&D tomorrow.
Yes,
Yes.
9 p.m.
And on Monday, we're doing an interview, aren't we?
Yeah, on my channel, interview with the Space Bastards team. These
I would
two,
love to do a Space Bastards one shot.
these two are joining me.
Wait, oh no, I don't
Let's
still have it. Damn.
do
I
it.
was like, it might still be on my table.
Did you know that, J2, that we're doing that?
Now I do, and I'll be in the chats. So
Yep.
I'm
Still
there.
working on
In the
thumbnails
chat.
and
Yeah,
all
we got
that.
to get the JPEG up.
Oh,
We
and
gotta get the
Saturday
Google Doc.
we're doing an indie comics talk, just
Cool.
us, no guest.
Yeah, just hanging out.
Saturday, Sparks
Nice.
Comics, Spark-A-Line, Indie Talk, Indie Chat.
Yep.
Spark
All
a
right,
Going
joint.
over all the
Peace.
recent stuff we haven't had a chance to talk
We
about.
out later.